your speech, figure. Speak your speech, figures. Speak your speech, figures, or forever hold your speech. Speak your speech, figures. Speak your speech, figures. Speak your speech, figures, or forever hold your speech. This is your host, the Megalodon, for the Pope ones, for one to the fever. Turning these haters, constantly turning these haters, forever turning these haters into true believers. Speak on it, bro. Speak on it, sis. Speak on it, family. I'm about to speak on it right now. Part 4, crossing the fucking line. Cross the fucking line. You know, why are people so quick, so enthusiastic to bring people's family members, innocent people, civilians, into this conscious community war? Why do we do these things? Now, I don't agree with it. I think it's foul. It was done to me. Uncle Sin did it to me. Uncle Sin is Uncle Shug. He's back, y'all. He took some time off for a minute, but he's back to his old ways. I was hoping that when the brother came back, I was actually hoping that he wasn't going to be back to the same old tricks. Putting people's family members up and shit. However, he's back. Uncle Sin is back. And he's back to his old tricks, his old ways, his old shit. Starting shit in the worst way. Bringing people, family members into things. You know, as I sat there looking at it, listening, you know, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. It is. Because the brother don't even have to do that to make his point. That's what makes it such a shame. Good morning, America. When you bring people, family members, into your disputes in this conscious community war, you lose points in my book. Because it's not necessary. It's not even an overkill. It's just messy, sloppy, distasteful, disgusting, shouldn't be done, idiotic, foul. It's sinful, Uncle Sin. Now, Uncle Sin is going to say they did it to him. People put up his family member. And so he's responding how somebody did him back in the day. So now, since they did it to him, the gloves is off, as the brother says. I don't think it was the brother from Shame TV. He didn't put your family member up. And I know I didn't put your family member up when you put up my wife, Miss B, Uncle Sin. Now, you told me the reason why you put up my wife is because I let the trolls in my chat. And since I let the trolls in, it's like me doing it. And that's ridiculous, my brother. I know we want to control the trolls, want to control the chat. I understand. I get how people do their chat. When I decided not to do that, everybody got mad at me. It's like, golly, and they blamed me just because of one decision. Now, I know decisions are critical. I know that. I also believe that if you have the proper intention, now I know, again, I hear all of the chatter. Intentions, the road to hell are paved with good intentions. Oh, you meant well, but God damn it, it didn't turn out well. All the shit that people want to say to me. I know. Not only did I have good intentions and still have good intentions. Good morning, America. Not only did I have good intentions and I still do, my plan was never allowed to be executed because everybody jumped ship. So y'all don't even know how this shit would have turned out if you really want to talk about it. We never even got a chance to see what Megalodon was going to do and how he was going to do what he is doing because y'all left. Now, I spoke about that so many times. Right now, I'm really dealing with people putting up people's family members, and I don't like it. I know nobody don't give a fuck, but I do. I gives a fuck. I gives a fuck. See, when Uncle Sin put my wife up, hell yeah, it pissed me off. I even had a sister who I got a lot of respect for and a lot of admiration and a lot of love. She came to me and said, in a sense, I'm not defending my wife. So it was looking as though I was maybe afraid to talk to Uncle Sin or absent-minded, a sucker, kissing Uncle Sin's ass. I don't know exactly why she felt that way, but she just, you know what? She didn't see my videos, I don't think, because I got a lot of channels, y'all. And I had did like 10 videos on the nigga. So when she said I didn't defend my wife, I'm like, huh? I did, in my mind, I'm like, nigga, I just did 10 8-hour streams on this motherfucker. That's 80 hours. Shit. I did a whole full week on this bitch. 8-hour stream after 8-hour stream. I got them. They're on my other channels. I got some on this channel. I mean, shit, I got them. So, of course, I defended my wife. I just didn't do it in the dirty way that so many people want to do it. I'm not going to be attacking people's family members or getting up here sounding so sick, because that's what it really is, if you ask me. It's a sickness. And that's what we call and asking for the brother to repent. We all need to repent. Good morning, America. I need to repent daily, just to stay straight. Because I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm just like everybody else, y'all. Even though I'm clearly stating that I choose God. Some people don't want to choose God openly. They too, I guess, afraid, or they don't want people to look at them as suckers or simp. Nigga, I'll let you know I choose God. I ain't afraid to say that. Why are we putting, not we, because I don't do it. Why are they? Because I'm assuming those who, will hear this, those who are listening to this, I'm assuming You don't do nothing like that. You don't attack innocent bystanders, civilians, family members who have nothing to do with a situation. You're not that tacky, right? I mean, I'm checking out Brother ID, Brother Israel Doctrine, and he going in on Hassan Campbell, as always, aka Poppy, right? Now, Hassan Campbell made a video, and I probably still got it somewhere, but he made a video where he attacked Israel Doctrine's mother. Now, Israel Doctrine's mother is deceased. You know, rest her soul. She's an ancestor. She's Israel Doctrine's angel. Brother ID now has many angels because, you know, when our people are no longer with us, they become our angels, y'all. I heard Hassan Campbell when he went on that rampage and he said some of the most derogatory statements about Brother Israel Doctrine. Moms. See, you all don't know, some of you do know, but some of you may not know, rather, you know, that Hassan Campbell, aka Poppy, talked about Israel Doctrine's mother in the worst way. His deceased mother in the worst way. And this is one of the reasons why Israel Doctrine is going so hard and not going home. Right? They say go hard or go home. The reason, one of the main reasons, I'm not saying that Israel Doctrine is not believing in the narrative, which is what happened to that boy. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Hassan Campbell said he was given a picture. Hassan Campbell, aka, was given a picture. That's what he says, and told to get rid of that boy. He was one of the people that he says he the one that said the shit. This motherfucker said that. All right? So when Hassan asked the question, where's the boy at? He the one who initially started that shit in this interview. All right? And so Israel Doctrine took that one thing and he driving that motherfucking shit into the goddamn concrete. And one of the reasons why Israel Doctrine is doing this is because Hassan Campbell talked about Israel Doctrine's mother, his deceased mother. Hassan Campbell said that, hey, he talking shit, right? He's talking shit because I'm not even imagining a man really serious about what he said. This man says to Israel Doctrine that he would dig up Israel Doctrine's deceased mother, the remains. This is what Hassan Campbell, aka Poppy, said to Israel Doctrine that got Israel Doctrine, Brother ID, in such an uproar, such a straightforward mission of get back. He told Hassan Campbell told Israel Doctrine that he would dig up his mom's remains. Take a piss and a shit on her grave. This is what Hassan Campbell said about Israel Doctrine's mother, his deceased mother, in her gravesite. Hassan Campbell, you never repented for that, my brother. I never saw no video of you repenting for telling Israel Doctrine that you would dig up Israel Doctrine's mother's, his deceased mother's, her remains. Take a piss on it and a shit on her grave. This is what you said, Poppy. And you wondering why is Israel Doctrine all on your ass. Pause. That's what they say in New York, at least. See, when you talk about people, family members, you send people really off the deep edge, to be honest with you, because we love our people, y'all. You know, you just shouldn't talk about people's family members, innocent bystanders. You should leave all of those people out of this conscious community war. I was listening to Shame TV the other day, and he was going in. Apparently, I mean, I don't know Sanetta's wife, but according to the video, according to what he was saying, he said that was Sanetta's wife. I'm sitting there like, what? Now, Brother Shame TV said, hey, look, man, you should have never came at my family, my sister. This is what Brother Shame TV was saying as he was going in on Sanetta's wife. I didn't see the video that Sanetta did. We mentioned Brother Shame TV's family member, his sister, or even put her up on the big screen. I didn't see that. I believe it happened because Brother Shame TV doesn't have no reason to lie. So I'm not questioning it. Is he lying or telling the truth? You know, I believe, you know, yes, that's what happened. If that's what Brother Shame TV is saying happened, I believe it. And that disgusts me, Brother Sanetta, because by default, you are a leader. By default, you are a leader, Brother Sanetta. I know you don't look at yourself as a leader. You look at yourself as a king, you know, a ruler. God damn it, I'm a chess player. I play these niggas like pawns. This is Sanetta talking. He don't talk like a leader. He ain't no goddamn Martin Luther King type of figure, no Malcolm X. He ain't trying to be Farrakhan. He ain't even trying to be Dr. Khaled. Abdul Muhammad. Sanetta is still on this Harlem hustle. He's a public figure, and he's a leader by default because people listen to him. But in Sanetta's mind, or excuse me, however, in Sanetta's mind, he's just a Harlem hustler, the king. So you invest in yourself in a man thinking he's on a leadership type of mission when being a leader ain't even on his goddamn mind. A leader sacrifices their personal emotions, feelings, life for the greater good, the greater cause. the greater principle. Leaders are a step above a regular motherfucker. When you are a leader, certain things you just won't do because you are leading. Now, I'm not talking about a gang leader. I'm not talking about a leader of a goddamn mob that's destroying. Now, obviously, if you're doing that, then shit, you just doing your goddamn job, right? You the leader of the goddamn mob, and y'all burning shit up, destroying shit. Well, shit, I guess you doing the devil's work. Good job, according to that leadership. But it's a bad job, according to how we see it, the righteous. We don't see that as good. So, Sarnetta is not a leader on that level, in my assessment. You can look at him however you want to. However, in my assessment, the brother is a businessman. So I'm going to talk to him as a businessman, not no goddamn leader. It's not good for business, Brother Sarnetta, to get into these type of disputes as you are in with Brother Shame TV. It's not good for business. The bottom line is affected when you have the Sister Conscious Community Convo, displeased with you to the point where, you even ticking her off. That's not a good thing, my brother. The soul of the conscious community is still the people. We are the essence of the conscious community. The leadership figures, those in leadership roles, those who have bigger platforms, more influence. Okay, yes, they're there, but the power's in the people. All power to the people. So we can't forget who really hold the power. It's the people. So what I'm looking at right now is, Brother Sarnetta, that was a bad business decision to bring in a family member. And you are in a leadership position, and now you should apologize. You should apologize and come clean. Because we need to get this community in order. We need codes of conduct. We can't be bringing people, family members into things. You're supposed to be dealing with the philosophy, the ideologies, the principles, what people stand for, what people are teaching. Let's battle that. Battle of wits. Let's build. That's how we go build. Because everybody got different perspectives and ways they want to do it. Let's come together on that. We can't build and be talking about each other's family members. Ain't nothing gonna get built. That's self-destruction. So, Brother Sarnetta, you should apologize to Brother Shame TV. And of course to the family, whoever you offended, because I don't really know exactly, right? I heard about it. I heard Brother Shame TV say Sarnetta did it. As he was doing it to Sarnetta's wife, allegedly, whoever that was in the picture that he was showing in the video. Sarnetta's wife and other people, family members. I mean, listen, Brother Shame TV, I do hear you. It was done to you. And like I said, brother, it was done to me also. My wife was put on the big screen. And I didn't even think one thought about putting up Uncle Sin's family members Not even one thought came to my mind. Not one time. And that's on the Most High. That's on the ancestors. That's on my mom's Mother Rose. Now, why didn't one thought come to my mind? It's not because I'm a holy man on that level, because I'm not. I wish I was, but I'm not, you know. All I have going for me is the grace of God. Nothing else. Yeah, so Miss B was put up on the big screen, and yeah, I was pissed off. Uncle Sin did that. And so what I did was I just channeled the energy and expressed it the way I'm doing it. My principles blocked any of that type of thinking of putting people, family members, on the big screen. It never came to my mind because that's not my principles. I don't even think like that. So when it got thick, and when I seen Miss B on the screen being attacked and ridiculed by Uncle Sin is Uncle Suge. The brother goes to church on Sunday. You know, he's a good brother. He goes to church on Sunday, right? But then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, huh? He's kicking up dust, acting a goddamn fool. Huh? And then on Sunday, there we go, right back, putting a little bit of money in the tray, thinking all of his sins go wash right away. Huh? That's Uncle Sin. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, just acting a motherfucking fool. Just destroying shit, not giving a fuck about nothing. Just bringing people's family members into shit. Just acting like a goddamn idiot. And then on Sunday, he go put some money in the tray and think that's gonna wash all of his sins away. That's Uncle Sid, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, America. So, Shame TV, you know, I understand what you was doing because you said why you were doing what you did. And I know you ain't gonna appreciate what I'm about to say. However, I'm just speaking my speech, my brother. Yes, it was done to you, like you said. Son gotta put up your sister and nigga, you a rider, somebody fuck with your family. That's it. And that's understood. Yes, sir. And anything else you want to say on that, brother? I listened to the videos. So I'm not trying to stop you from speaking your speech. And I don't have no problem with Shame TV. We don't really talk or nothing, but I don't have no problem with him. What's this, man? Well, let me see. I just seen somebody who. Now I got a problem with this brother, side riding the suit. He just uploaded a video. I'm sorry, y'all. He's fucking with my head right now with this dumb shit. He just uploaded a video talking about, ladies, what would you do? And I guess it's something, but this motherfucker, you didn't even do what you were supposed to do, nigga. Asking the ladies what would they do, side riding the suit. Did you do what you supposed to do? When root words attack strange magic? Let's see what this brother talking about. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just getting it came up on, you know, when you subscribe to certain people. Because I like to hear my motherfucking foes. I want to hear what the fuck they talking about. The vibe they own. I'm not like some people, they unsubscribe, don't want to hear their people. Nigga, I want to know everything you're doing. I want to get all in your goddamn world. Whatever you're thinking about, motherfucker, I want to think just like that. What you thinking about? And right now he's thinking bullshit. Graphics, him standing there, songs, looking stupid with the big ass unk on his goddamn neck. Just ridiculous. The mystical whisperer. Nigga, you flipped it, but you whisper because you don't want to wake nobody up. That's why the fuck you whisper. You ain't no goddamn whisperer, nigga. Let's break that goddamn lie about the goddamn thing right now. Shit. You gotta whisper, nigga. You ain't trying to wake nobody up. What the fuck you talking about? I'm talking to Sarwar Nasu because he did some shit to me. And see, I'm not talking about, I ain't gonna get personal with him. I'm just talking about him and his philosophy. The fact that he whispering, them big ass unks that he be wearing, them big ass crystals that's damaging the ligaments in his goddamn fingers. I mean, the shit is just too heavy, y'all. You're not constructed as a human being to carry that much weight on your goddamn fingers and hands. But he's trying to prove a point like he's somebody with these goddamn big ass crystals on his motherfucking hands and shit. That's all it is. It's for show. But I'm not gonna let myself get distracted. But he ain't doing shit playing the goddamn love song. It's dumb motherfucker. Who would you? Who is that? Isley Brothers or not the Isley Brothers? Mr. Big. That dude, yeah, it probably is the Isley Brothers because I hear Mr. Big in there. And then he's saying, ladies, what would you do? But Sarwar Nasu, did you do what you were supposed to do when Baby Roots, when Baby Words won? That's Root Words, y'all. I call him that just affectionately. That's my nigga. I still got love for him. But Root Words is going through some things right now. He really just needs I was gonna say a hug, but shit, he need more than that. Goddamn. Root Words, nigga, you better go get some goddamn help. Goddamn it. Shit, don't be like a side camera. You niggas need help. You know, certain motherfuckers who need therapy. And Uncle Sin, we may have to put you in there also. Uncle Suge, we may just have to put you in on that because it's not right to be getting off to putting people, family members on the big screen. See, Uncle Sin gets off to that type of sickness. Now, that is sick. I mean, you might not agree, but that is sick. Like, when I heard Shame TV doing what he was doing it in a wicked way. You can hear the wickedness, no doubt. The laugh, you know, the evil spirit was in him. He had to go there. He went to the dark side to attack Sinetta's wife. However, it wasn't as though he was getting off to it. He was just in the dark side attacking Sinetta's wife because Sinetta attacked Brother Shame TV's sister. Now, this is two wrongs don't make a right? But they say, well, it makes us even, right? I mean, I know that's what y'all want to say. When are we gonna grow? When are we gonna be, and I know you don't want to hear this, like Jesus, and to our enemy, not the enemy, but our enemy at the time, our own people who has been an enemy to us, turn the other cheek. See, when Uncle Sin put my wife up on the big screen, I turned the other cheek. I didn't put up his family members because that's sick to me. I'm just attacking Uncle Sin's philosophy, his ways, what he does. I'm not going to get personal with Uncle Sin. Why would I do that? That's immature. That's like a baby or something. Only Baby Suge would do some shit like that. Oh, that's another one of his names, y'all. Baby Suge. Baby Suge is Uncle Suge. That's when he be crying and shit and he needs a bottle. I call him Baby Suge. It's just all affectionately. That's all, family. Baby Suge, Baby Lex, Baby Roots, Baby Words One. These niggas is crying like babies. That's all that really means. That's it. Ain't really no big deal. So Shame TV, when he was getting off his rounds, not getting off like Uncle Sin gets off, like enjoying. See, Uncle Sin enjoys when he put up your family member. He's exhilarated. He's thrilled. I'm looking at his face and listening to his voice. You can hear the vibrations in his vocal cords. He's thrilled. Leave me alone, Lex. That's Lex knocking shit over. Goddamn. I'm trying to handle some fucking business, and this nigga Lex wanna come in. Get the fuck out. Well, no, you can stay, Lex, but goddamn, nigga. Well, go ahead, nigga. Do what you gotta do. Fuck it. Kick a hole in the goddamn wall, Lex. This is Lex just being Lex, y'all. Pardon me, everyone. Just give me a moment. Let me just let this motherfucker come on in here and do what he does. See, Lex is a whole nother character. You know, he just go do this shit. Lex is just being Lex. I was listening to him go at it with Akasha last night. Akasha was doing a beautiful stream. Hours by herself, like almost 5 hours. I was very impressed. She did that. Hey, Sister Soul did that. That's the channel I believe it was on too, Sister Soul. You know, she has the other channel too, Soul Alchemy. You know, check her out. But she did a great stream. She always does great streams, believe it or not. And this is why I always promote and encourage the women to speak out, because we need it. Straight up. And yes, she has from a woman's perspective, and that's exactly what's needed. We need to know from a woman's perspective, brothers, because that's going to help us if we listen. But of course, Lex was in the goddamn building last night, and he wasn't there to do anything but be the bat out of hell that he is. You know, he just talking shit. I mean, I just had to let her know, listen, this is Lex being Lex. And this is what y'all have to realize too. Some people, and I'm almost at that point with Uncle Sin. I'm almost ready to say, man, that's just Uncle Sin being Uncle Sin. You feel me? Like he ain't gonna stop. Some people just do what they do and they don't stop. I'm almost ready to say, you know what? Uncle Sin is just being Uncle Sin. You know what? In fact, yesterday, Uncle Sin was at it again. Uncle Sin put up some pictures. Now, I don't know who that is in the picture, but Uncle Sin was talking to Shame TV. And I did see Shame TV. I saw you, and then I saw somebody else in the pictures, like a family member or something. Uncle Sin did it again. I saw a family member in the video. In fact, when I go back to the video, this brother's putting up family members again. Uncle Sin is back at it again. Uncle Sin is just being Uncle Sin, I guess. You telling me this is just what he does? It's just a regular day at the office to go put up a person's family member? Is this what we have come to now? Uncle Sin is just being Uncle Sin. Uncle Sin, he's just at it again. Damn. So we got Lex being Lex, and he was a fucking bat out of hell last night, fucking with Akasha. Akasha is doing the right thing. She impressed me. I'm like, wow, listen, look at this sister. And instead of Lex going in there supporting the sister, this brother goes in there as a bat out of hell. I'm telling you, you had to be there to see it. Some of you probably was there and you probably saw it. Lex is just being Lex. That's why when he come over here fuck with me, I just say, hey, man, go ahead, man. Go ahead. There's a wall right there, nigga. Go ahead and punch a hole in the fucking wall. I got time to chill. Oh, yeah, nigga. There go another wall. You know, I ain't really tripping. Yeah, go ahead, nigga. Go ahead. There go a table. There go a table, nigga. Flip the bitch over. See, this is how I deal with Lex. I let him get that shit off, and then he feels better. It's his therapy. See, Lex needs me. Because I understand the mind of Lex. A lot of these niggas need me because I understand the psychology or where they coming from. And if they listen, they can be helped. They can be helped if they listen. I know you probably like this motherfucker crazy. Yeah, I am crazy. I saw my minister in a goddamn convenience store. I'm crazy. That's what they say, at least. I don't think I'm crazy. But you just said you was crazy. I didn't say shit, nigga. Listen, man. When I saw Uncle Sin putting up Shame TV, you know, that's Shame TV. I guess he's a public figure, so okay, that's cool, right? But it's somebody else in the video. It's a female. And I hope that's not the same situation that Sonetta did. I pray that that's not it, because I don't know what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to find some clarity. I saw a video yesterday with Uncle Sin. Now, Uncle Sin is back. He been gone for a couple of weeks, but he's back, y'all. Uncle Sin is Uncle Suge, for those who don't know. I call him Uncle Sin because Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he's just tearing shit up, y'all. Acting a goddamn fool. Not giving a fuck about nothing, nobody. And then on Sunday, he wallows himself into the house of God. Put some money in the tray. And thanks. That's gonna just watch it. Oh, no sins. He think he's gonna wash all the sins away. Uncle Sin, brother, you got to conduct yourself a little bit better on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Come on, brother. I saw a video with Uncle Sin the other day, and he put up Shame TV picture, and I saw a woman in the video. I hope and I pray he ain't putting the Sonetta on this, is he? Allegedly, well, it ain't even alleged. Shame TV said he did it, God damn it. And everybody endorsed him. They say Shame TV, Brother Shame says that Sonetta, Cheddar, Satan was scrolling up and down his Facebook, not Sonetta's Facebook, but Shame TV's family Facebook. Y'all! Why would Sonetta do something like that? Sonetta is a big man. He ain't got time for no, monkey shit like that. Going up and down somebody's Facebook trying to find the right video to make fun of their family. Sonetta ain't got time for that. Do we? Sonetta's a goddamn leader, man. He's on 125th Street. You feel me? Dealing with the goddamn, you feel me? You understand me? Exactly. You understand? At the energy grid, right? At the portal, right? Sonetta's a big man. Oh, the brother that was with Khaled, Dr. Khaled Abdul-Mahmoud. Yeah, Sonetta. Okay, the House of Consciousness. Yep, Sonetta. Blood News 102. Yeah, nigga. That's him. Hold up. Yeah. He ain't got no goddamn time to be going on no Facebook, throwing up somebody's timeline, trying to find some pictures on their family. Sonetta ain't got no goddamn time for that. Does he? Sonetta, you didn't do that, did you, my brother? You a big man, my brother. Sonetta, I know you ain't got no time to be going on nobody's Facebooks and shit, looking for their family members and shit. Nigga, that's some petty shit. Sonetta ain't got no goddamn time for it. Nigga, Sonetta riding the goddamn Benz. Got no goddamn time to be playing no games. Do you, Sonetta? Do you, Sonetta? My stomach growls when I talk like this. Because I'm hungry for this shit. Motherfuckers. Yeah, so yeah, Sarnetta don't have no time for that, does he? Shame TV said he did it. And then I saw Uncle Sin doing it again. What's wrong with us, people? I'm taking the stand. I say it's wrong. Fuck it. If I'm gonna be the lone goddamn ranger out here, I'll be the lone ranger. Fuck all that shit, niggas. And like I said, Uncle Sin put my wife up, so I know what it is to have your family member put up, because that's my wife. So don't tell me I didn't go through it, because Uncle Sin did it to me. To my wife, rather, but it affected me. So I'm taking a stance against it. I think it's wrong. And anybody who's putting people, family members up, we should talk about their punk ass. Fuck you, bitch. Now, that's me. Y'all go ahead and kiss their motherfucking ass and let them put up people, family members. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. If you doing it, stop. Nigga, attack the people, rally the people to make these individuals apologize. Nigga, let's play politics. All we got to do is just pressure motherfuckers and let them know, nigga, you wrong for that. It, like if it was enough people that would have went to Sarnetta and said, nah, brother, don't put people, family members into this. Sarnetta would have had to apologize. But you motherfuckers are so scared to offend the king. You kissing his ass so much, you won't even say shit to the nigga. That's part of the problem. Uncle Sin, another motherfucker. He putting up family members of people. We need to tell a nigga to stop. I'm telling him on the microphone. All right. I was in this chat yesterday. They didn't block me. So if he keeps me in this chat, I'm going to tell him in this chat. But I'm telling him on the microphone, I'm making it public that the brother needs to stop putting family members up because it's ridiculous. It's a bad look, and we should not do it. Brother Shame TV, I know Sarnetta did it to you, but brother, go ahead and get back on the information. Attack and bang Sarnetta. Do not, oh, pause. That's what they say in New York, pause. Bang on the information. Stop talking about Sarnetta's wife, Brother Shame TV, because she didn't do shit to you, nigga. And I know you go say, oh man, but your sister didn't do nothing to Sarnetta. I know. Again, Shame TV, Brother Shame TV. Stop talking about Brother Sarnetta's wife. That's a bad look, brother. And of course, Sarnetta, we ain't even got to say that to you because you already know you ain't supposed to be talking about nobody's family members. You a leader, brother, by default. So, Sarnetta, please apologize immediately. Apologize to the brother. Come on, Sarnetta. That is a terrible look on your part. Just scan it. After the Sarnetta TV Awards. Oh, shit. And you want the Most High to bless you to get to the Apollo, nigga? How the fuck you gonna make it to the Apollo Theater? How can the ancestors bless you, Sarnetta, when you acting like Satan? How the fuck is that gonna happen? You answer that, nigga. You will not be at the goddamn Apollo. You keep on with this bullshit, nigga. When you are blessed, humble yourself. Sarnetta, Black News 102, House of Consciousness, and the whole motherfucking crew. Humble yourself. As the ancestors are elevating you, humble yourself. Don't become arrogant. Humble yourself. the righteous walk the earth in humility. So, Sarnetta, you definitely must apologize to Brother Shame TV and his family for bringing in family members, because that was foul. That was disgusting. That was a below the low belt punch. That was the devil. That's what Lex is talking about when he calls you Satan. That's it. Putting up a person's family member is Satan. That's the devil. Satan, you did that. Now it's time to repent, Sarnetta. Now, I already know this punk ass nigga Uncle Sin ain't goes apologize yet, but I'm ready to have a conversation with you, nigga. Because he's on the verge. He's on the verge with me to just trying to rebuild, because he know he don't want to go there with me like this. This is the truth of the matter. However, Uncle Sin, in order for us to build, the first thing you got to do is clean some shit up, nigga. Stop talking about people's families, brother. We appreciate you. We like what you do, but fuck that, nigga. Stop talking about people's family. I'm the first one that's gonna say it, since these other motherfuckers are scared to address you, nigga. Uncle Suge, No Sleep Enterprise. Stop talking about people's families, nigga. The antagonizer, the champ, all that old bullshit. Stop talking about people's family. You think you got a groove putting people's family members up? It's disgusting, but okay. That's what you like, huh? Is that what you want? You sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to go down that road, Uncle? Sure. Are you sure you want to put up people's family members, brother? Uncle Suge, No Sleep Enterprise. The champ, the antagonizer. Are you sure you want to put people's family members up, my brother? You sure you want to keep going down that road, brother? I'm asking you to stop. We asking you to stop. The people want you to stop. The ancestors is the people, nigga. Fuck these motherfuckers who kissing your ass. I represent the ancestors. We say stop, nigga. I'm God's son, and I'm telling you, stop putting up people, family members, because it's disgusting, it ain't right, and we ain't supporting that shit. You sucker. If you got a problem with an individual, deal with them. Break them down. Leave innocent people up out of it, Uncle Suge. Leave civilians up out of it. Innocent bystanders up out of it, Uncle Suge. Because you do it on the daily, my nigga. That's your thing. You bringing in family members more and more. You know, like when you talk about T-Duck, you got to bring in his first lady, his wife. That's sick, you idiot. And then in the same breath, you want to talk about how you would change your life, you bitch. How you go clown her and then say, oh, I'll change your life. You won't have to worry about nothing if you come down here with me. Nigga, you clowning on the goddamn internet, you fucking idiot. Uncle Sin, stop. You imbecile, idiot. If you got a problem with T-Duck, deal with T-Duck. I even heard you talking about T-Duck's child before, nigga. And that was on my show, and I didn't like it. You put that burden on me, so I gotta deal with you. I didn't give him the link. Strange Magic gave your ass the link. I didn't give you the link to the goddamn show. Strange Magic gave it to you without my consent. And when you came on the show, you was acting like a goddamn fool, and that's when you went on that long-ass 2-hour talk. And you even talked degradingly about a little boy, a little black boy, talking about his hair and shit. Nigga, aren't you black? Should. Uncle Should. Uncle Sid. Are you black, nigga? Oh, you indigenous? You aboriginal? Indigenous to sin? Motherfucker, you. Huh? Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, Lex did it. Fuck it. I gotta, I'll be right back. I gotta go just take care of something real quick. Just give me 1 second. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on, and we don't want the brother to be putting up people's family members no more. And that's all we're talking about. We ain't talking about nothing else. I was dealing with this. I've been dealing with it for a while. Who is this right here? This is that's something totally different. That's not what I'm talking about right now. Who is this about? Yeah, this is what I was talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. We just got to stop putting up each other's family members, y'all. Speak your speech. That's all I'm saying. Let's stop putting up each other's family members. I ain't saying shit else. Speak your speech. Speak your speech, Vega. Speak your speech, Vega. Speak your speech, Vega. Hold your speech. This is your host. The Megadine for one. For the ones. For one. To the Viva. Turning these haters. Constantly turning these haters. Forever turning these haters into true believers. Speak on it, right? Speak on it. Speak on it, sis. Speak on it, family. Well, I'm about to speak on it right now. I'm about to speak on it right now. The fucking line. You crossing the fucking line. Civilians and family members. Civilians and family members. Leave them alone, man. Why y'all fucking with civilians and family members? Leave these motherfuckers alone. They didn't do nothing. In this community, this conscious community war, this conscious war, this battle of wits, family members, civilians, should be off limits, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know things get rough sometimes. I know people cross the lines a lot. However, we have to have some level of decency, some level of discipline, not to do as others have done. Now, yeah, you can do the same thing they do. You know, for example, I went through this experience myself. Uncle Sin put my wife, Miss B, on the big screen. And of course, he was sinfully wrong for such activity, for such behavior, for such a display of undisciplined spirit. Uncle Sin did that. Uncle Sin, who is Uncle Suge, when I say Uncle Suge, I'm saying Uncle Sin. And when I said Uncle Sin, I'm saying Uncle Suge, until this brother changes. So we praying and hoping and anticipating this brother's new day. We were speaking about repentance the other day. I was having a conversation with Brother Israel Doctrine. And the conversation of repentance was brought in and laid on the table. And we analyzed it. We gave our views, our perspectives, our understanding. Each individual were there. You know, it was myself, of course, Israel Doctrine, because we were at his place, on his platform. And also Sister Soul, she was there. So Alchemy, you know, the great mind of Akasha, she was there. DJ Charm, DJ Black Charm, I believe that's how you say his name, he was there. Brother Dollar came through, but Dollar Skills, he had some telecommunication problems. So he really couldn't stay. He just dropped his jewels, his, you know, information. He couldn't hear us, but he was spitting that shit. Me and Lex was messing with the goddamn telecommunications. Leave us alone, Lex, with your bullshit. Yeah, he always messing with stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, America. I know, but this is what he does. So, every now and then we just got to say, leave us alone, Lex, with your BS. Because we're trying to handle business, Lex. We ain't always got time for your games, Lex. Golly. However, we were dealing with repentance. And of course, repentance is good for the soul, great for the soul. I need it every day. I need repentance every day. Not just because I'm a sinner, but, pardon me, not just because I'm a sinner, however, rather because it cleanses my soul. It helps me acknowledging my wrongdoings, removes the guilt of hiding in a lie, hiding under a rock. See, when you offend somebody and you're too little of a person to acknowledge it, even if you don't agree, at least acknowledge it and deal with it. Man, I've been going through that particular thing for a couple of months. In particular, I have a few people who have been offended by the fact that when I opened up the platform, I didn't really give out blue wrenches. And that really got people offended. Wow. And I did it because everywhere you look on YouTube, everybody got blue wrenches pretty much. I believe I went to Star Chambers or the Star Report or however you got so many different names. Star, the goddamn shock jock. I don't see any blue wrenches in his chat. Now, I know a lot of people say, oh, that nigga crazy. Well, my minister told me I was crazy when I bumped into him in the convenience store. I didn't accept it. I didn't believe it. I listened to my minister. I was just going on a mission to do a few things out the convenience store as I was, passing through, and I happened to bump into my minister. And he said, oh, man, I think you're losing your mind. I let him speak his speech. I didn't get upset.
Right, I didn't get upset.
I embraced him, gave him love.
Yeah.
I didn't really
respond. I didn't get upset.
Because I felt it would have been disrespectful.
It would have been disrespectful. I'm not going to argue with my minister.
A convenience store.
Especially in the convenience store.
In a better location.
I ain't going to argue about that minister in the convenience store.
Maybe I would have, asked him for more details.
Yeah, I wouldn't go do nothing like that.
Sought more consultation.
Right.
Say passing through thing. I saw him in the convenience store.
And
he said I was losing my mind.
That's what he said to me.
You don't gotta believe what people tell you, y'all. This is America.
Good morning, America.
This is freedom of speech. Freedom, family.
True.
Freedom can be scary.
It can be.
Especially to a worse than slave-minded individual.
Right.
We offered freedom to the people.
Mm-hmm.
And the people ran from freedom.
They did. Now, I don't know why.
They ran from freedom.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay. You live in America.
It's not.
Some of us may not. Because this is the World Wide Web, so sometimes your message goes beyond America.
Exactly.
In America, we say freedom of speech. Now, we understand that there are certain times where you feel as though you are not able to say what you want to say.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people can debate, go back and forth with. I'm more so just talking about the overall principle of freedom of speech. We are striving to give everyone freedom of expression. You say, hey, you live your life. Be you. Do you. Live your life how you see fit.
Exactly. Where's it at? Oh, I'm trying to look for you.
Just don't, invade another man's or woman's space. And that can, also be verbally, of course. There's a certain thing as verbal assault. So that's
okay.
True.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So a lot of people
exactly
who got offended with me,
yes,
they were being verbally attacked.
They were being verbally attacked,
as they call these
the trolls, or as they call them. They call them trolls.
Accounts. They call them trolls.
Right. They call them trolls.
Trolleys.
Right. I call them trolleys. They call them trolls. I call them trolleys. They call them trolls. Okay, brother. I'm looking for your Gmail right now, brother T Duck. Please forgive me. I thought I had it right here. I'm looking.
Call them trolleys.
I call them trolleys. I call them trolleys. That's what I call them. Okay. Let me see. Because I already know what it is. I might just be doing it wrong. But you can definitely put it back in here. But it's like I'm trying to send it to you right now on I'm trying to send it to you right now. I'm messing up, obviously. Yeah, that don't look right. I'm sending the Gmail, the email to Brother T Duck, the new Eric Kane. I believe the brother wants to speak on it. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna go upstairs, get this oatmeal popping for these little ones. You know how we do, keep the shit rolling, I'm trying to send it to you in the Gmail. I'm messing up right now. So let me see if I can get it to hold on 1 second. My phone there. I'm sending it, but it's the wrong one, obviously, because you ain't popped up yet. So I'm doing it wrong. Okay. Oh, shit. Thank you. I'm doing it wrong. Thank you, brother. And of course, this is the great mind of Brother T Duck. So if y'all want to know about the brother, hook up with the brother. Get with the brother. The brother will help you elevate your mind. All right, so I had it wrong. I got you now. By the grace of the Most High. Mm-hmm. And now you should, boom, there you are. He pops up on the big screen now. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. We was able to get it to the brother. Yeah, I had it a little bit wrong, but yes. The brother T Duck 415, broadcasting live from the Sucker Free. Yeah. What's going on, man? Oh, shit.
All right, what's up with the OG? All power to the people, man.
Let me turn your microphone up, man. Yeah, I see you kick. I'm gonna turn you all the way up because your microphone. All right, boom, you all the way up. You cool now. What's up with the brother?
What's up, OG? All power to the people. You know how we do. Another day, another dollar.
Yes, sir.
Twos and fuse. Trying to make it happen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
But yeah, man, it's wild. Like, I really felt where you was coming from with the whole thing. Like, family need to be out the way. It's just like that ain't how you that ain't how we supposed to get down with one another. You know, if anything, we supposed to be embracing and supporting that. But you know, not everybody privy or had the ability to conduct themselves in a manner that is, you know, in a light that, you know, is conducive to growth. You know, a lot of people, uh, like they say, misery love company. So you gonna see that in action, and it just perplexes me how, you know, how things work. You know, so it's just like all I got to do is stay on the straight and narrow. Like I let I let destiny, I let life in general, you know what I'm saying, time deal with these haters and these, you know, agitators and things of that nature. It's like, you know, people going through things. And a lot of these things that they're going through are unfortunate. And I only hope that they make it out of their situations unscathed or tethered to the point to where they not actually holding grudges and doing all types of, you know, weird stuff that's not conducive to the growth of the people around them. And it's just like that. I just had to regroup myself and understand I got to be this beacon of light regardless of what's going on around me. Because I always been that one. I always been that type to, you know, like stand on my own. Even amongst the crowd, I still feel lonely. Like, because I got to, you know, I got to do what's right rather than, you know, what the group agreement is on. So, I mean, I'm just going to rock out like that. You know, people could try to clickbait me, try to put me in titles and do all that weirdness and speculate on my life. I mean, all that's cool. And I mean, you can have that, but I got to move on to bigger and better things because I'm doing bigger and better things, you know. So it's hard to relate to the whole get down. Like people struggling with identity. And I was about to like really quit this YouTube thing, OG, but then it's always somebody that inspired me, man. Shout out to Q Butter with that new track he got. That new track, the 2018 anthem. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go to Q Butter page and check it out. And Q Butter said he want volunteers. Like all these people over here talking about and being angry. But ain't nobody really putting in no work or no time or no effort. And you got an opportunity to do that. If you're in the tri-state area or over that way, Q Butter said he need volunteers. So I don't see what's stopping anybody, you know what I'm saying, from taking the time off their keyboard and going to Brooklyn and see what he do. Or however the case. He said volunteers. He said he need people to put in work. He ain't looking for donations so much so. You know what I'm saying? He know how to get the paper. He just need the people that's ready to, you know, put in the work. Like that's how the Panthers did it. The Panthers wasn't on no computer talking about GoFundMe and all this stuff. Nah, they was really on the boots on the ground type organization. And he getting back to that. And I see that. So I salute him and that's where I'm back really. Because of that man right there. And then, you know, it's just like you see everything that happens to people that, you know, are ill will. You know what I'm saying? People want to, you know, speak badly upon, you know, certain people, family members, and they end up suffering the most from it. You know what I'm saying? Some people call it karma. I call it unfortunate. You know, and then you see they don't even know how to handle themselves like real people. I mean, for what's told, you know what I'm saying? He cried more than, you know, the person that was inflicted with the trauma. So that right there tells you that like he ain't built like I'm built or the people I associate built. Like you could sit here and slander. You could sit here and slander and sex play all types of men on YouTube. Yet somebody allegedly, you know, strike one of yours. and all you do is cry. Like that don't make sense. That don't add up to me. It's like you bang on people for driving drunk, but yet you're not banging on people. You ain't banging on gun violence now. You ain't got nothing to say about gun violence. You ain't screaming at the top of your lungs, cursing out people that deal with gun violence. Like I don't understand that. You know, well, justice for your peoples. I don't understand that. It just shows a lot of into your character, and that really dawned on me. Like, yeah, he paid for his sins, and that kind of does help though. Whether we want to come to the understanding or not, that does help because they'll go to bat to you as a character witness. So no matter how foolish you are, you always got that priest or that congregation that's ready to go to bat for you and tell the people how good of a person you is, and they only basing it solely on your participation in the church and the donations and stuff. So they go to bat for you. So that get out of jail free card is sometimes abused by people who don't have enough sense to act accordingly. You know what I'm saying? That haven't really developed or grown up, are still mere children themselves as kids with kids. Except one is actually a grown up. They just never developed into that grown up mindset. And that's just like what we dealing with. And at the end of the day, I'm not taking by none of that. I don't expect much out of these people other than to do what they doing. And if you would rather spend your time trying to bait other men into a YouTube battle of wit, not even really a wit, just the slandering. I mean, I don't know. I would spend that time more wisely. If somebody was hurt in my family, I would rather use my time, at ensuring that they re- regain their confidence and their strength and their ability to feel safe again. You know what I'm saying? I would be seeking justice by any means necessary. Like, where your homies at? The ones that ride or die with you, the ones that be poking fun and making all these issues up and stuff. Why they not out there where you at ground zero trying to figure out what went wrong and how this situation could be fixed? But the whole thing is people bring stuff up and I don't even think anything really happened. It's just another way to, get things going. Cause I'm about to do a live stream on mine on the New Era King, and I'm gonna show y'all what I've been doing with the time I've been on. And I mean, I'm not doing it to put it in nobody's face or nothing. I'm just showing y'all like, and a lot of this was generated. A lot of what I'm gonna show you was generated by brothers and sisters. I like to salute the OG as well for donating. A lot of donations and hard work and determination was put together. You know what I'm saying? Also like to salute a couple other people, but I just save it for like when I present it to y'all. But yeah, like stuff was happening. No, put it in the freezer. So a lot of stuff was in the works. A lot of stuff was happening within a few weeks. What is it? 2 or 3 weeks. We made a lot happen. So salute to everybody who took part and supported it. And you know, there's something that could be done by anybody. You gotta have skills. You gotta have some type of class to you, and you gotta have some type of value to you. A lot of us from around here valueless because we not exploring what skill sets we truly have and what we could work on and master. We rather, you know, make excuses and channel whatever energy and time we have into, being entertained. And it's just like you can have felonies, you can have all types of stuff matter with you, but as long as you have skills, and as long as you have people that can vouch for you and you be trustworthy, you can get somewhere in life. It's as simple as that. It's just as simple as that, man. But yeah, so we gotta watch for those people. You know what I'm saying? Those people that always like 5Gs ain't a lot of money, man. If you can't, if you're supposed to be this big baller and have all these answers, and you can't get 5Gs together, like I don't know who you are. Like you perpetrating a fraud. It's just like I don't get it. You got you got pictures of showing stuff that fellas should never ever have pictures of. You know what I'm saying? That right there in itself will put you back where you at. That's a violation. And yet your family get violated and don't none of that come out. The only thing you had to speak on was the fact that you cried. The fact that in 2 hours the mother was able to make a decision outside of you. Like if that was if I was the shoe was on my foot, you couldn't separate me and that family member. You know, I would have. The only time you would have been able to separate us is when I had to go out there. You know what I'm saying? Figure out the situation and what happened. Because I would have been out there. Like I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. I save my tears for another day. You know, it wouldn't even be. I'm getting active, straight up and down. Like I'm getting active for mine. Anybody that looked like they was a part of the situation, I got to talk to them. Something had to be said, you know, or just a rant online would have been suffice for me because I'm talking about your character now. I ain't asking you to be me. I'm just saying I understand. You know, people handle things differently, but it's just like nothing about nothing about what you said was manly at all. Like you talking about how brothers is uh, males, they not men, but like you didn't handle yourself like one. But I mean, I understand. They say pressure bust pipes, and that was a firm confirmation to your character and what you about and how you really handle things. So salute to that. Well, you know, I'm just catting off, man, and I'm just doing what I can with what I got, utilizing it. You know, to some, I may be a loser, I may be this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, I'm my mother's and father's son, and I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got in order to better provide for my family and friends. That's all it is to it. Oh yeah, shout out to Lex too. I see you, bro. Snoopy, you know I'm. Hey, what's up, Duran? I see you, bro. Snoopy, why you do me like that, Snoopy? Cause I'm talking about your sister, Snoopy. I'm born. Say I'm born again, Snoopy. So I can smack the shit out of you. All is all is well. I mean, I'm a little under the weather, but it ain't gonna stop nothing. You know, we keep it moving. Of course, I'm boring because I ain't with the drama. And then it's just like these identity crises. Like, why is it so prevalent? Why does it matter so much that? Why is identity promoted so hard? Like, what's wrong with being you? I don't get that. What's wrong with being you? Like, at the end of the day, you. You know what I'm saying? You may be fortunate enough to know who your mother and father is and your grandparents, and you may be unfortunate and don't know. But at the end of the day, you know who you are. That's why they put know thyself on the walls and nothing else. Daddy, my meow. Oh, now I'm tough. Now I'm tough. Snoop, man, go to bed, blood. That's what it got. If I ever see you, I'm gonna give you a hug, Snoop. I'm gonna give you a hug. That's all I'm gonna do. But yeah, like I tell you this, Snoop. At least I'm tough enough to get out there and get active for mines. I ain't gonna sit there and cry more than a victim. I tell you that much, Snoop. Ain't nothing wrong. But I couldn't agree with my ugliness. You sitting here ugly trying to be cute. I'm ugly and I got one of the baddest females on YouTube. I don't mind being ugly. I got mouthpiece. Nah, I ain't tough. I ain't tough at all. I'm just not no punk and I ain't no coward. And if you don't believe me, just ask my block. No, I'm just saying I got one of the baddest females on YouTube, bro. No, this real life. We got kids and everything. We ride long and strong. Oh, that's all that is. Okay, we still going. Look,
Yeah,
you hear the baby?
we should still be here, right? Yeah. You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I hear you. I got you.
Oh, all right, cool. I think we should. I had a little telecommunications. With the shit. Fuck it. I'll be talking that bullshit, but I'll be like, Lex did it. Lex on that metaphysical shit. Hey, look, do one thing to me though. We have sister Strange Magic. She's in the chat. She was in there earlier, and she said that I'm being a hypocrite because you're not addressing the fact that you talked about her family members. And I don't know about that. Did you talk about her family members, brother? Because I don't know about that in particular. She's saying I'm being a hypocrite because you up here talking, but you're not talking about the fact that you talked about her family members.
All right. I'm not. I don't even feel comfortable addressing this woman because she don't know how to get my name right. But it's all to the good. You know what I'm saying? As far as me addressing her family members, that is something of the past, and it was subliminal. It wasn't down out like strange made. The connection. There was no real connection. Hold on. Hold on. Can y'all still hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Hello, hello. I'm there. I think I'm there.
Yeah, yes, you hear my brother. Sorry about that. I can hear you. Yes, sir.
All right. So what I if she want me to address it, I'll address it when she unblock me. Other than that, I really ain't got too much to say on it. You know what I'm saying? There's where she's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? There's never gonna be a time where she's gonna be accepting of whatever I got to say. You feel me? So I'm not about to waste my breath or entertain that on the strength of that she really not seeking anything other than trying to make a situation out of something. And if we talking about resolution, then I'm on for it. But if we just gonna talk to talk, then I ain't for it. If it's about making a point, I ain't for it. But if it's about resolution, then I'm on for it. And what she needs to do is unblock me and get up on here and we deal with it. Other than that, I mean, I can't hear from where she at. That's what I got to say on it, OG. I love her though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense what you're saying. What I'm more so asking you is, for the sake of this conversation, we're talking about keeping family members out of it. Do you at least acknowledge that you were in your place of retaliation, of whatever you want to call it, an eye for an eye. I mean, I don't know how you look at these things, but can you at least see that you were in a dark space, that that's not acceptable, what you did, or is it acceptable in your mind? Talk to the people.
Oh no, I didn't say that it was a problem with the question you asked me. Hold on. There's not a problem with the question you asked me. The issue lies in the fact that she needs to get up here. She has me blocked, so it ain't even fun. It's nothing for me to. Basically, what I'm saying is nothing for me to speak on right now, OG, because she's not present in a sense of, and what she wants to do is make a point, or she wants a resolution. Either way, I'm saying we could remedy this by her unblocking me and her getting up here and her asking me. Other than that, I don't want to speak on it. I don't want it to be something he say, she say, and I don't even want to converse on it. It's like an open case. You feel me? Like, I ain't talking on that. But what I will say is that I love her, and if I offended her in any way by subliminally speaking on things that may have been true or untrue, I apologize.
Okay, so you want to have a one on one with her. You want to talk to her.
Well,
Okay,
nah, I
so
need you to mediate, OG, but it's not like a one on one. It's just like, just have her get up here and say what she got to say. Speak her speak. Because I don't understand how this affects anything. That's the confusion I'm having.
Water. I saw water.
She not my sis
strange,
no more?
yeah, strange magic. She's real upset with me right now. She think that I'm being hypocritical by having you up here, and you know, I wanted to know. I'm sorry, sir. I wanted to know that I'm still here for, and I think she was here earlier. She left. I hope that she came back through. So yeah, I'll do the best I can, brother. But I hear what you're saying. You saying you would like to have a conversation with her, myself being there as a mediator, but you want to have a conversation with her and deal with it. Yes, sir. I got you, brother. Oh, that's my little baby in the background. That's my little son in the background. Yeah, so I hear what you're saying, my brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's how we rocking. Because we got to stay on course, We got to see that people got to learn to forgive and let go. You know, we can't be hovering or hoarding this guilt, this hatred, and all those other emotions. What we got to do, we gotta we gotta think and talk certain things into existence. Positive things, positive things that'll help us grow, that'll help us on all fronts. We gotta think bigger so that we can reach higher feet, higher ground. And I don't see much of that, but only because we're not looking at the people that's trying to get us there, like Q Butter, for one, is giving us a means and a way. You know what I'm saying? He restoring the faith in people saying Black Power, RBG again, because in my eyes, it got the whole movement got hijacked by some other. That's not here or there, but I mean, we got to stop complaining. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop making a nuisance out of you know people doing the works. We gotta always salute them, always give them their respect, always incorporate what we can out of any situation. We got the good, we got the bad, and it's just like I was talking about the identity thing before. I'm not gonna say rudely interrupted, but before the sister brought about her concern, I was talking about the whole identity thing, and it shouldn't be a question of who you are. Even when the walls and Kemet said, "Know thyself," even the Most High tells you, "I am that I am." And in the Quran, Allah tells you, "I'm the one and only." So, I mean, with that being said, hold on.
That's a lot, man. You did it. You spitting it. You spitting it.
But go get dressed. So we have to find that fire, that desire. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop listening to people who are miserable. We got to stop listening to people who only want to agitate and bring about that pain and that hurt and that confusion within us. You know, we got to deal with people that's going to polish that rough ashlar and bring it to a shiny polish, something that people can, my bad, something that people can admire and glory over. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to polish our roughness so that we could shine as a whole. We got people with the leadership complex who want to take control, channel all the wealth in their direction and lead the people, you know what I'm saying, assed out without a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. It's a lot we need to do and focus on. And right now, everybody wants to make everybody else look less than what they are. You know, her whole point in my eyes, because I was hitting on the fact that, I mean, I wasn't doing this maliciously. I was just hitting on the fact of, like, the brother really got time to try to badger other brothers after he just had a misfortunate incident with a family member that was basically, you know what I'm saying, in the wrong place at the wrong time, who was afflicted with a gun wound. And what he wants to do is talk about how broke and miserable everybody else is and how happy he is. Like, it's a time and a place for everything. I get it. But I mean, it just don't add up. It just don't add up. And it's just like, some people would say it's karma because, yeah, he was talking about my son, you know, and then all of a sudden something happened to his family member. I call it unfortunate because, like the OG said, we should leave family out of it. And, the whole thing is more concern should have been placed on his situation than my situation. And it was total slander on his behalf. Don't get me wrong. Cause But I mean that's neither here nor there. Let's get back to the whole identity thing. We need to stop fighting over this identity. And Q Butter brought this up in his song. Man, none of that shit matters. What matters is us working together, like physically working together. Not speaking on it, not memorizing this and that, not sounding like you about that, but actually being about it. And that's where we're not strong at. That's a weak point. You got people who could dress, what they believe, they could talk what they believe, but when it comes to actually implementing what they believe in real time in life for other people to experience it, then we fall short. It's a costume. It's just like costume jewelry. It's just there for show. Really, no real value other than to appear like it's something that's not. So at the end of the day, like, I want to start debating these dudes. I challenge the Black Jesus Minister act like he ready to debate anybody. And I was just like, I'll debate you. But see, people think I'm gonna come as T Duck for one fizzle, but I'm not gonna come as T Duck in a debate. I'm gonna do it for real. I'm gonna show y'all why I got so much money in college loans because I'm gonna come for real. I want to debate Jabari, but I'm gonna come for real. So I know those things that never happen because they don't want to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to get pushed out of that paradigm that they try to run on people. See, and I hate to say this, and I hope I'm not offending any of my brothers and sisters, but only dummies need a savior. People with intelligence figure a way to get out. Remember that. Only dummies need a savior. Intelligent people figure a way out. So, realizing that and understanding you the master of your faith and controller your destiny, you notice when we look back at history, a lot of excuses are made or a lot of assumptions are made. Because whether you know this or not, history is not an art or a science. Philosophy is an art. Psychology is a science. So there are things that deal with the mind that can be scientifical. But history is just mere opinion. And history, more often than not, cannot be trusted. So why are we even debating that? Why don't we do like other nations that have risen themselves up from atrocities by implementing the arts and the sciences, and look where they are now? Japan, nearly on the brink of destruction.
Does this just make me look bad?
The arts and sciences. Not no more. We fixed it.
That's not how it's supposed to be. I'm gonna wear this stuff.
Shake it, baby, don't you break it. Took your mama and I must make it. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta figure out, you feel me? We gotta figure out whether we want the costume jewelry or we want the diamonds. If you're comfortable with the costume jewelry and pretending like it has meaning, then that's for you. But if you want real wealth that's gonna be respected by all, then you gotta take heed to what your bruh saying right here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take heed to like a cute butter, or you know what I'm saying? Somebody like that that's really gonna drop something that you can feel. Listen to the OG when he ain't spazzing out or whatever. Like I keep telling y'all, ain't no game like Frisco game, and you got to understand the whole structure of this RBG-ness and all this other stuff came from this side of the world, and not to be glorifying anything, but it's just the fact that I humbly say that, like, y'all wouldn't have structure if it wasn't for us. So, we're going to have those Snoopies. We're going to have those, uh, you know, those type of, those feminazis. And I got that from Lex. Shout out to Lex. We're going to have those feminazis. We're going to have those, costume jewelry wearing weirdos. We're going to have a lot of approaches to the problem, but the only true approach is to solving a problem is dealing with the problem. You know what I'm saying? You can't alter the you can't alter the equation or the problem so much so that it doesn't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it. You got to break it down. But conceptually, algebra helps you do that. Algebra helps you solve for the unknown. But a lot of our people that deal in consciousness are naive. And another thing, in consciousness, you're supposed to be on a higher level. Like half these people can't even do algebra, let alone deal with logic, because all you see in these arguments is logical fallacies. I see appeal to authority. I see ad hominems. I see straw mans. I see red herrings. But these people don't know what a real debate is. So it's just crazy. And you need to have this type of information. I ain't trying to talk over people. I'm trying to talk through my people. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this information under our belt so we could better defend ourselves from all this BS that they trying to push on us. Like identity ain't important. Having a skill is important because a skill will get you respect. Being skilled to get you respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? That's real. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? Hone in your skills. Don't worry about nothing else. Just get skilled and become professional. Become a gentleman. Ladies become, women become ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I mean, there's a point in time to where we can't make no more excuses, and we got to start. We losing too much of our youth to senselessness. Our youth need to be out the way because you see how they treat them when we leave them in certain environments. You know what I'm saying? So we got to get our youth out the way. We got to figure out how we can send our youth to areas where they less likely to be targeted and things of that nature. So instead of donate money to all these damn YouTube celebrities, you know what I'm saying? You need to be trying to put your little pennies and nickels together to get these youth out the way in neighborhoods where they'll be more safe, where they ain't got to worry about being profiled and things of that nature. It's just little stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Real stuff to focus on, not none of this shade tree. Like that's, and I like to shout out George Macon because I know George Macon could film me on that one. It's little stuff like that, like we trying to do. Like in the city, we got the United Players, ran by my boy Rudy. Yeah, he Filipino. Don't get me wrong, but he been down with us. He went to war with us. You know what I'm saying? So he battle tested, hood approved. Like he rocked, the L's near the L Selma. But you know what I'm saying? He put his life on the line, and he got a pipeline going from New York to San Francisco, and they dealing with the youth, trying to help at-risk youth find their way in a world that's ready to, give them the worst. So shout out to the United Players. They also started dealing with the chairman, Fred Hampton Jr. So now it may be New York, Chicago, and the Bay. But it's things like that that needs to be happening. I know in Hunters Point, my homegirl Diamond, she worked at a spot where they actually help the youth. You know what I'm saying? I think up to I think up to 25, but they stretch it if need be. But get into a profession, help them get into any type of construction job they want to do. All they got to do is attend the classes and attend the workshops, and they set them up. So we got stuff going, but people don't want to travel. People don't want to listen. You talk about how bad it is, but why would you want to stay there? It's so comfortable. You better put your pennies and nickels together and get further. You know what I'm saying? To a situation that can help you, better your life. You feel me? Oh damn, I'm just babbling on. Y'all couldn't even hear shit I was saying. But yeah, I mean, we just gotta better ourselves. We gotta better ourselves for real. Cause ain't nobody trying to help us other than, you know.
No, we hear you. We heard everything you said, brother. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I gotta push. I gotta get further right now. I gotta, you know, get her to the plantation, and then, you know, I'll rock back. I'll be back in a second.
Hey, blessings, blessings. Hey, no, thank you, brother. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah, go ahead, brother. There you go. Yeah, that's the new era Kane, y'all. That's how we do it, man. Brothers with families. We're doing what we got to do. No disrespect to anybody who doesn't have a family. We just want you to know that, you know, don't disrespect brothers with families. Oh, that's Lex right there, y'all. Don't worry about that. That's just Lex, just doing what he does. You know, Lex wants a part of the conversation, y'all. You know how Lex is. You know how Lex is, y'all. That's just how Lex is. That's just how Lex is. That's just what the game is, y'all. That's how the game go. Lex is going to continue to be who he is. That's it. All right, so look, yeah, we talked about don't put family members into this. Pardon me 1 second. We out. Yeah, so that was Brother T Dep. 415. 41 for the Pro Ones. 41 to the fever. Turning these haters. Constantly turning these haters into true believers. All right, all right. So let me get everything together. So yeah, y'all heard it first. We just want to keep people's up out of it because that's not a good thing. Pardon me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. All right, pardon me 1 second.
Did some pop stuff also because I did see people were being exposed for using people's family members and putting people's pictures of family members up, and even appearing blatantly to be talking about and mocking those who have passed on to become ancestors.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I got in this bitch. Oh man, you can't have two things by the same place, man. The motherfuckers go get too loud. I'm just trying to play this real quick. Probably 1 second.
It was a very, and you know, times have been getting more and more scandalous. It's like I'm from the West and I love it. Okay,
I'm from the West, I love it. But some of this shit is scandalous, yo.
However, it's like the Wild Wild West.
I got something like that.
When there was no order.
It's definitely like the Wild Wild West.
That's why it was labeled the Wild Wild West.
Exactly.
And we didn't have no sheriff. We didn't have no law. We didn't have no good old boys. We didn't have no riders. We didn't have no people in the community standing for principles. We didn't have codes of conduct, ethics. I mean, we just didn't have these things. It was every man and woman for his or herself.
Every man and woman was for his or herself. That's true.
By any means necessary, even if that meant invading another man's lot, property,
that's true,
horse, carriage, whatever the case may be. That was the Wild Wild West. We had to bring some order to it, ladies and gentlemen, just to be able to be where we at today. Where I can stand up and say, West Side.
West Side, right. Sorry, y'all.
So order comes after you create anything. You have to establish order. Now, my critics may say, hey, Record Don, what was your order at? You did not block the trolls. You didn't give out blue wrenches, Record Don. What was your order at? See? My order has never been fully understood. Now, you gotta understand, they say, out of chaos, I will bring order or divine order. Out of chaos, I bring divine order. Out of chaos shall come divine order. Out of chaos, the Most High shall bring divine order. Out of chaos, you can bring divine order. In order to bring that order, one can't quit the process, ladies and gentlemen. There's a process to bring in order. You can't quit like Lex quits and flip-flops. And then after you see the brother flip-flopping like a fish out of water. to this, to that, to that, to this, to this, to that, to this, to that, to that, to that, you to this. I mean, the brother just flip-flops, right? However, he owns it. He calls himself Mr. Flip-Flopper. He owns it, at least. Let's give the brother some credit for that. He owns it. He says he is Mr. Flip-Flopper.
He's Mr. Flip-Flopper.
He's not lying to us.
He ain't lying to us. He's Mr. Flip-Flopper, y'all.
Gotta recognize that.
The brother's Mr. Flip-Flopper. Lex is Mr. Flip-Flopper.
Mr. Flip-Flopper.
Mr. Flip-Flopper.
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 Mr. Flip-Flopper. That's my shit. I got a freestyle idea on that. I gotta tighten it up. We don't want to be like Lex, Mr. Flip-Flopper, who flip-flops from this and flip-flops to that. Mr. Flip-Flopper prays to a stuffed bat. We don't want to be like that. That's Mr. Flip-Flopper. We want to be consistent. We want to be steadfast. We want to be on our course, on our mission. So my order that I was and am establishing is let the dialogue happen, and the dialogue will glue us together. Now, this is the method to the madness. The dialogue, those of us coming together, talking, not arguing, not cursing each other out. You know, if you got to get some curse words off your chest, go ahead and do it. You know, I've been cursed out. Uncle Sin cursed me out on my own panel, and I just shut the fuck up and just let this motherfucker run his big ass mouth. Because I am living by the same principles that I'm preaching. This nigga came on my panel talking all that shit to me. I could have pushed the button and just kicked his ass off, muted his ass like, shut the fuck up, nigga. But I didn't. I listened to Uncle Sin for like 2 hours just talking his shit. Not just to me and about me, but I was in it. Then he went to all the other people. You know how he do his thing. Everybody knows Uncle Sin. Yeah, Uncle Sin is a brother who Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, he likes to play in the devil's den, sinning. And then on Sunday, you want to go ahead and put some money in God's tray and say amen. And I'm trying to, well, pardon me, I'm working on encouraging the brother to elevate his understanding of the Most High, because that's not how the Most High, I'm not speaking for the Most High, please forgive me. I am attempting to get Uncle Sin to see that we must be more true to the Most High from my perspective. I at least believe that. Crossing the fucking line. What is crossing the fucking line too much? I saw Sarnetta in some shit many times, and it appeared that as a leader, he was crossing the line. In fact, he did some famous shit out there in New York, right? Didn't they do some shit like that with the captain and Polite? Crossing the fucking line or crossing the line, some of that shit, right? That's where I got it from. So now I'm bringing it back to Sarnetta, asking Sarnetta, when is crossing the line too much? Or what is crossing the line? Pardon me. Let's say that. When is crossing the line? In fact, and when we cross the line, do we want to come back and check and get ourselves in line? There's a process to becoming a leader. Good morning, America. A leader has to take on a different mindset to be a role model for the people. When you are a public figure, when you are an adult, you should role model for the children, because the children are watching us. So we can't be so dang messed up to where we can't even teach the children how to be an adult. So when all of this rhetoric was going on, when all of these disputes, all of these name callings and cursings and just all out fights was going on, instead of people dealing with it and overcoming, they chose to blame me and run. They didn't solve shit. Those issues still exist. Those people who were stating whatever they were stating, underneath, as y'all call them, troll accounts, they're still there. Everything is still the same because people chose to run from the fight. I don't want to see nobody fight. I'm saying the mental fight. They ran from the mental fight. You can't run from the mental fight and think everything is going to be okay. They ran and they blamed me. And hey, it is what it is. So the order was never established because they ran. We couldn't establish no order when people ran. And I think confronting the chaos is a good thing. And this is where I may differ in philosophy with a lot of people. Some people want to just delete, block, ignore. I want to look at it, confront it, and build upon it. Not that we have to dwell on it, but we can address it and move forward. Expose the madness, the chaos, the confusion, the lies, in fact, the slander. Expose it, deal with it, and then move forward. If it's really getting up underneath your skin, deal with it. Don't run from it, just deal with it. You'll feel a lot better. It's like therapy. You have to acknowledge your feelings. You cannot ignore how you truly feel, because that will eat you up from the inside. We don't want to be ate up from the inside. It can really make you feel guilty. Weigh in on your subconscious mind. Or it can make you so shallow that you're now living in a glass house. And you have a bunch of yes men and yes ma'ams around you. Nobody really bringing you criticism to challenge you. See, I never did run from the criticism they told me. They said, hey man, do it this way, do it that way. And I listened. I didn't give out the blue wrenches. I didn't delete nobody, but I was listening. And it's like, here we are on the panel, but we're so concerned with what's being said in the chat. You know, now somebody, doing something, like I said, that is not
in agreement with you, if you think they're lying on you, shit, address it. Deal with it. Expose that lie. And let the people see in the chat that you're willing to, you know, deal with some of that. It'll make you more humane because we all are human beings, y'all. We all go through the same stuff. We all been through similar things. Okay? I'm looking at LeBron James right now being criticized. He's a star. He's rich and famous. And look how they're talking about LeBron James. Obviously, he left Cleveland and he has taken his talents to LA. They're calling him a diva. They're calling him weak. They're calling him, you know, just want to do it for the movies. He's not like Michael Jordan. He's not like Kobe Bryant. They're criticizing him right now. He's under world criticism right now for becoming a Laker. Wearing the yellow. No matter how big you are, no matter how rich you are, you don't escape being criticized by your peers, by people. We're human beings. Listen, we cannot run from criticism. You have to be mental tough. Mental toughness. Just like Kobe is. You know, I'm a Laker fan. I watch that, you know, West Side. I watched a lot of the Lakers when they was growing up together. You know, Shaq and Kobe. When Shaq was young. When Kobe was young. In fact, Kobe was so young, shit, I think he was 18 years old coming out of high school. He didn't go to college. You had to be mental tough to deal with a lot of that stuff back then. This is a blessing. Wow. LeBron James is one of the greatest of all time, no doubt. It's just that, yes, Kobe was very mental, very tough. And LeBron James is tough also. He just expresses his in a whole nother way. Yes, it is what it is, but LeBron James is under criticism right now. A lot of mixed feelings and controversy is going on right now. And now you got LeBron James and Kobe Bryant in the same space. What will LeBron James do? I believe he's going to meet the challenge. He wants to be in that challenge where everybody is doubting him. Not everybody, but so many people are doubting LeBron James right now for becoming a Laker, for leaving Cleveland and, of all places, going to Los Angeles Lakers. He left the East even. What's wrong, though, with the fact that LeBron James decided to leave? Now, we are choosing to answer his life for him. We're telling him he's wrong for doing what he's doing. Not me, per se, maybe not you, but so many people are criticizing LeBron James for going to the Los Angeles Lakers. I wonder if Brother Poor Light will be at the game on the sideline. Brother Poor Light is going to be at the game on the sideline, y'all.
So LeBron James even is under criticism. In the good book, the Bible, all of the men of God were under criticism, attacked by criticism. The most famous man of the book, Jesus, the Son of God, was ridiculed, mocked, scorned, beaten. And you can say, shit, they thought they killed him. They tried to. But he resurrected. Well, the Most High resurrected him. The enemies thought they got rid of the Son of God. But the Most High resurrected him. Jesus did tell us to pick up our cross. I pick up a cross. Yeah, pick up our cross and follow him. He said you'll be hated if you believe in him, in his ways, his life. They will hate us like they hated him. So we have to be prepared for this, ladies and gentlemen. Out of chaos, I will bring divine order. You can't run from the process like Lex. Lex quit. Lex quit the boot camp of Sinetta. Lex was the first Christian mystic of the HOK, the House of Consciousness. Lex gave all that up because he got emotional, because he couldn't respect a woman being in a leadership role. He didn't want to respect the general Empress segment. And in fact, Lex, went on a rampage, even more so than what he was doing back in the day before he became a HOK representative. He went on a rampage. Now, Lex has always attacked the general Empress segment. I think he really digs her on the slender. He really thinks she's very beautiful, but however, Lex is too shy and too much of a young punk to just say he thinks the goddess is beautiful. He don't know how to just say that. Lex is a young punk. And when we say punk, we're not talking about one's sexuality. We're talking about a mental capacity, how a grown man is living a baby boy complex syndrome. We're talking about baby Lex. He's grown, but he's acting like a baby. The process of Trolley's Got a Troll is a great concept indeed. The people left the process because they couldn't stand the process indeed. It's not me. It was a process. It is a process. You can't live in a glass house, ladies and gentlemen. Too many of us live in a glass house as opposed to a brick house. Nigga, fuck you living in a glass house for? Goddamn soft ass cookie. So we on the panel let people who are in the audience throw us off our game. Well, I didn't let nobody throw me off my game, but them suck ass motherfuckers, They let people in the audience heckle them and throw them off their goddamn game. Imagine a comedian. Nigga, it's been comedians who say when they first hit the stage, the audience was booing. It's been rappers, entertainers, singers, those who do the spoken word. I mean, when you get in front of an audience, they might start off by throwing tomatoes. And just because somebody throws tomatoes, you give up so easy. Make some ketchup out of it, you dumb motherfucker. You gotta learn how to improvise. Okay, they throwing tomatoes at me. Fuck it, I'm gonna make some ketchup out of this shit. So that when I eat my french fries later, I'm cool. You feel me? They don't know how to improvise because they was too goddamn scary. This is Taco Tuesdays, you know, with the Megalodon. Now, I don't eat beef. And this ain't no beef, you know. Biggie and them told us what beef is, and Tupac. This ain't beef. Now, I like turkey, so I eat ground turkey. Okay, so I'm looking for these giant turkeys, goddamn it. Goddamn giant turkeys. I do eat turkey. I like turkey. So this is, and when I cook my tacos, I use turkey, ground turkey. Just like when I cook my pasta, I use ground turkey. I don't really eat beef, y'all. You know, no disrespect to all you beef eaters. I don't really fuck with it. No more. Of course, I grew up off of it. I don't eat it no more. All right. But I'm looking for these goddamn giant turkeys. Now, I'm serious when I say I don't eat beef. I don't eat beef. I eat turkey. So I'm eating ground turkey in these tacos, okay? This is Taco Tuesdays with the Don. Oh, yeah, I got that from Nikki Jackson. I almost said Nikki Jackson, like she's a Michael Jackson sister. No, Nikki Justice. Leave me alone, Lex, with your bullshit. That's Lex. Lex is always, you know, trying to enter into the building and mess with people. He's still on his stuff. And of course, I said to the brother, I said, listen, Lex, leave me alone with your bullshit. Lex, leave me alone with your BS. So I did tell him, I want y'all to know. All right. And even Lex is acting like a sucker. This brother, I already told you he quit. But not only that, this brother, I go in the chat and I fuck with him and I say certain things, right? But the shit I say is so goddamn, man, nigga, get some stimulation. Stop being a bitch. Now, I'm not looking into my chat right now because my phone is fucked up. And I could put it on my goddamn computer in a minute, and I will. All right? So, in fact, I always look into my chat and talk and build with the people. And I never got so disturbed to where I thought I had to block somebody. Now, we did tell people, don't talk about children, because we can delete you and block you for that. And we told you, don't talk about elders, because we can get your ass up out here for that. And we told you, don't talk about those who have deceased, because then you give us reason to get your ass up out of here for that. But if you just coming here talking your bullshit, nigga, fuck it. You can talk all goddamn 8 hours. I'm not going 8 hours, but if I was, I used to go 8 hours back in the day, y'all. So that's what y'all don't understand. I used to go 8 hours on these bitches. And that wasn't even too long ago. That's like a week ago. I ain't going no 8 hours no more. Not right now, because I got other, you know, they don't need to. These bitches ran. Fuck these hoes. And when I say bitches and hoes, I ain't talking about no people. Come on, y'all. Leave me alone with that. I'm talking about individuals with a mindset. In fact, let me just do this real quick so I don't want nobody to think that I'm on some bullshit. I am. I'm back on my bullshit. I'm back on my bullshit. But I'm not on that dumb shit like that nigga Lex or Uncle Sin. They on dumb shit.
Fuck them niggas on that dumb shit. Bitch ass niggas. Duck ass nigga. That's Side on the suit. Duck ass nigga. That's another one. Where the fuck is you at, Side on the suit? Where is Side on the suit? Side on the suit. Where you at, brother? Side on the suit. You know, that's another one. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I can't find my shit right now. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to find something. I'll find it in a minute because I can't find it right now. Because like I said, my phone is fucking up. I can't do shit about it. I can do something about it, but right now I'm just chilling. All right. Yeah, Sarah, where's that brother at? That was a brother who gave a lot of criticism. That's the brother who was saying shit, like I just said earlier. Out of chaos, I will bring divine order. Sarah in the suit said that. So why did Sarah in the suit run? Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Now, everybody else who ran, they may not know that principle that Sarah in the suit understands. Because like I said, I got it from him. Well, I didn't tell you that. But now I'm telling you it. I got that from Sarah in the suit. Sarah in the suit said, and says something to the effect of, and now I'm not paraphrasing, I'm just giving you the gist of it. Sarah in the suit said something to the effect of, out of divine, excuse me, leave me alone, Lex, with your BS. That's Lex, y'all. He's running around. Lex, do you need a walnut? Punch a hole through? Maybe? I'm just trying to help y'all, Lex, so I can get back to the program. Oh, if you need a door, maybe to drop kick and kick through, nigga. I got a door for you. You need a door to drop kick, nigga. You all right, brother Lex? Yeah, every now and then Lex goes through this little thing and we got to help him out. He really needs a hug. Lex really needs a love hug. The goddesses was giving him that. In fact, the goddess gave him some love, gave him 20,000 miles of hug love. And Lex messed that up. Lex quit on the goddess. The goddess gave him 20,000 miles of a love hug. And Lex quit on the goddess. He couldn't even jog, walk, pace himself. Nigga, crawl. God damn it, be like a turtle. Take your goddamn time when you got 20,000 miles of love. God damn it. I'm gonna be like a turtle. God damn it. I would ease into this shit. Lex didn't even understand that. Lex quit on the goddess. And now he tells us he's unbreakable. He says Lex unbreakable. He has Lex unbreakable, the dark side, Lex unbreakable, the light side. And I always ask Lex, I say, hey, brother, I can't really distinguish the light side from the dark side. Can you help me out? I'm confused. I don't know the light side from the dark side, brother Lex. You gotta help me out with that shit, nigga. He said, unbreakable. Because the guy that said, nigga, I broke you. So he had to come back and say, nigga, I'm unbreakable. So I get the metaphysics that's going on there. All right, because the guy that said, nigga, I broke you. And she did break him down to his lowest compound. She did. She broke you down to your lowest compound, brother. Now, she didn't destroy you, but she broke you down.
to your lowest compound. And now you are rebuilding, Lex. All right? Now, the foundation is the most important part of the building process. Because the foundation is where the building will stand through the test of times. You don't want to be like these quitters. You can't stand through the test of times. You can't stand through the test of times. Living in no goddamn glass house like these goddamn quitters. Oh yeah, y'all. I'm the rantagonizer. I got that. I jacked that over there from the antagonizer. He's the antagonizer. He just fucks with people. I'm the rantagonizer. I'm not messing with nobody. I'm just ranting. You see, I'm just doing me. I'm doing me, y'all. I'm doing me. Wow. Yeah, sometimes in life you gotta do you. Mm-hmm. There comes a time in life where you have to do you. Don't be afraid, okay? When you reach that point in life, when all odds are against you, and you've been a good person, let's add that in there. Because if things are facing you that you fucked up on, you know, you should repent. No doubt. Don't just stand there as an egotistical son of a bitch. No, repent. Tell people, you know, you're sorry. I told people I'm sorry, and goddamn it, I'm just doing me. I'm telling them I'm sorry, and God, it's like, damn, I'm telling them I'm sorry for just doing me. Ain't this about a bitch? And then like I'm really out there fucking over nobody, offending nobody. I'm just doing me. And now I'm telling these individuals I'm sorry just because I want to stay within their graces. I want to have these people around me. You know, I want to keep building. So I tell them, okay, if I offended you in any type of way, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And I'm just doing me. None of it was directed towards them. Even when I said, listen, let's let the trolleys troll. That is a method to my madness, a business practice, in fact. And I'm the president. Now I know I should listen to my constituents. I should have board meetings. I should definitely take polls and ask what the people think and how they feel. How does it affect their daily lives? Of course I should do these things because I'm the president. So I need to be mindful of these things. You're right. But tell me, I'll make the final decision. And when I make a decision, it's going to be respected. I had a brother, shits for brains. That's Brother Root Words, y'all. Well, there's a lot of niggas now that shits for brains. I'm talking about Root Words 1 right now. There's so many shits for brains now. Shit, I can't limit it to you no more, Root Words, because we got other shits for brains now. So I have to include the other shits for brains at this point. However, we're talking about Root Words right now. Root Words 1, the first shits for brains that, you know, that's how the shit came into existence. You know, shits for brains came into existence over here with the Megalodon based upon Root Words 1 going off on strange magic, disrespecting the rich. Excuse me. The witch, let's say it properly, Root Words 1, went insane, lost his fucking mind, and decided one day, this is a couple of weeks ago, he's repenting. I can see he's not the same. He ain't talking that same dumb shit no more. He's still talking about Shame TV. I saw that. However, him and Shame TV have a thing going back and forth about, you know, is Root Words really in more? Who's the true more? Status correction, is it real? Is it fake? Does Root Words really have it? Why is he afraid to drive around? Now, Root Words says he doesn't have his license, but however, you know, Shame TV is saying, hey man, do you status correct yourself? I mean, do you need a license? I mean, so it's a back and forth between Shame TV and Root Words. Pardon me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, pardon me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta go upstairs for a quick second. This is an intermission moment. Please give me a moment, an intermission moment, please. See if I do that again. And it's been a nice conversation. You know, I've been really going back and forth. I'm just now getting into it. Actually, I haven't even got into it like I really want to. And so that's what I'm saying. I gotta come right back. But just please give me 1 second. I even got my shit right here. Be right back, right back, right back, right back. By the grace of God, by the grace of God, by the grace of God. All right, so where am I at right now? I'm talking about Root Words as shits for brains. So I'll be back dealing with Root Words, shits for brains in a few moments. In the meantime, in between time, just give me a break, please. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, ladies. I'll do it. All right. I'm still doing me, still doing me, still doing me, please do you. Why you recitation for the pursuit of good? Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, still doing me, please do you. Why you recitation for the pursuit of good? You take what you're still to the figure. Reach out to the book and bigger. So they wanna hate me. I keep it unknown, but it's so free. Suck a duck in the state, and we dodging. 7-6 every kind of way we popping. Red office, walk smoking. I'm rich, smoking the shortest. Starting a crystal, since Scotland. Niggas feel like we're listening to something. You can running, just give me back. So the turn fast, yes. Only trying to play these shoes. Sick, everybody learns later when I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me.
still doing me, still doing me. G's always up the street beat. When you step through me, three. Blazing blunts, crime scene so lit. Super street bottoms, not a boy hit. Soda soul, ecstasies. Hypnotized, stimulate, dripping with hot thighs. Less temperatures rising sky high. Up a treat good, watch the love bullets fly. Well, here's the yeah, see, taking free. So they have me calibrated, never ever been square. Beware, big figure sweet hoes. Still doing me, slowly climb fully foes. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me. Doing me, I'm still doing me, yes. I'm still doing me, I'm still doing me. Came a long way, but I got so far to go. Yes, still doing me, still doing me. As far as I can see, I'm still doing me. As far as I can see, I'm still doing me. I'm still doing me. Do you? Yes, I'm still doing me. Do you? Yes, I'm still doing me. Still doing me. I advise everybody, do you? I'm doing me. I'm still doing me. As far as I can see. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, still doing me, please do you. Why are you harassing G's for my life for sure? Do you tell me you're still to the ball of figure? The reject of the book in bigger. So they wanna hate me. I keep it unknown, but it's so free. Suck a top in the state and me dodging. 7-6 every kind of way me popping. Red carpet, swat it. I'm a repetition, smoking the shortest. Starting to crystal, serious and Stockton. Niggas feel like we're wasted to something. You can turn in, just give me back. So the just trying to fast fit. Always trying to play these shoes for sick. Ain't realize lanes when I'm faded. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me. G's always up the street beat. When you step through me, three. Blazing blunts, crime scene so lit. Super street bottoms, not a boy hit. Soda soul, ecstasy, hypnotized, stimulate, dripping with hot thighs. Less temperatures rising sky high. Up a treat good, watch the love bullets fly. Well, here's the yeah, see, taking freaks to there. Me calibrated, never ever been square. Beware, big figure sweet hoes. Still doing me, slowly climb fully foes. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me. I'm doing me. I'm still doing me. Still doing me. Doing me. I'm still doing me. Still doing me. I'm doing me. I'm still doing me. Still doing me. I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me. Doing me, still doing me, yes. I'm still doing me, I'm still doing me. Came a long way, but I got so far to go. Yes, still doing me, still doing me. As far as I can see, I'm still doing me. As far as I can see, I'm still doing me. I'm still doing me. Do you? Yes, I'm still doing me. Do you? Yes, I'm still doing me. Still doing me. I advise everybody, do you? I'm doing me. I'm still doing me. As far as I can see. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, still doing me, please do you. Why are you recitation? Officer, you get to me, you're still to the ball of figure. The reject the book in bigger. So they would hate me. I keep it unknown, the release of a free. Suck a top in the state, and we dodging. 716, every color will be popping. Red carpet, sparking. I'm repetition, smoking the shortest. Starting a crystal, since niggas feel like we're wasting to something. You can run and push coming back. So the to the fist, only trying to read these shoes for sick. You recognize me, doing no places. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me. I'm still doing me, still doing me. G-Zone, stop the street beat. When you step on me, three. Blazing blocks, crime scene so lit. Super street bodies, like boy hit. Soda, soul, ecstasy, stigmatized, stimulate, dripping, wet thighs, less temperatures, rising sky high. Popping street good, watching love bullets fly. Well, here's the yes, taking freaks so they have me calibrated. Never ever been square, beware, big figures, sweet hoes. Still doing me, slowly climb holy hoes. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me. Doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me, I'm doing me, I'm still doing me, still doing me. Doing me, I'm still doing me, hey, as far as I see. I'm still doing me. I'm still doing me. As far as I can see. but I got so far to go.
I still got so far to go. Yes.
Doing me as far as I can see.
I'm still doing
as far as I can see. I'm still doing me as far as I can see. Do you? I'm still doing me.
I'm still doing me. Do you? Okay, sorry about that. Thank you.